Hello, Namaskar, good evening. Welcome to NCRT's live interactive session. This is Simran Singh. And viewers, you are all watching us on PM eVidya, channel number 6212. Or you can also connect with us through our YouTube channel that you all know. It's NCRT Official. So it's around 4:10 PM on your watch, and regularly from 4 to 5 PM we come up with our special sessions to enhance your understanding about diverse subjects. As you all know, it's Friday, so it's a part of our series on cyber safety and security. Let me inform you about some of the basic details regarding these sessions that we have been conducting for the past 4 Fridays. So for the month of May 2022, CIT-NCRT has planned series on the theme that is social engineering attacks in collaboration with Information Security, Education and Awareness, that is ISEA CDAC Hyderabad. And a panel discussion was conducted on 4th May 2022 on Cyber Jagrukta Divas, which is followed by 3 technical sessions on 6th May, 13th May and 20th May. That is the third day and the last day of our session. So far, let us have a look at the topics that we have covered. So we discussed about phishing, wishing and smishing concept and safety concerns. Then in our second technical session, we also discussed about profiling the target for social engineering attacks. And today in this conversation, we are going to discuss about mobile-based social engineering attacks. And as you all know that regularly we are joined by experts. So for today's session, we have with us Mr. Sunil Kumar P. Namaskar sir, good evening.
Good evening.
A very warm welcome. In this session, I would like to apprise our viewers that sir is Project Leader is Security CDAC Hyderabad. And viewers throughout our live interaction, if you have any of the queries, write to us in the comment section of NCRT Official. Besides, here is our contact number that is flashing on your screens. So you may also give us a call at 8800-440-559. And in case if any of your queries remain unanswered, you can also write to us about your feedback at this mail ID flashing on your screens. It is training.helpdesk@ciet.nic.in. And as you all know that it's a culmination of our series under the broader theme that is social engineering attacks. So we also have a quiz followed by this, which will be uploaded by today on our website, and towards the end of this session I'll inform you about the quiz and how you can operate that, how you can access the quiz, be a part of that. The best part is that if you score over 50% in the quiz, then you'll also receive a certificate from CIT-NCRT. We'll discuss about in the later segment of our session, but let's begin our today's session on mobile-based social engineering attacks. Sir, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Simran. Good evening all. So today we are going to be discuss about mobile-based social engineering attacks. So in this presentation, so I'm going to be discuss with some of the topics here. You can see the list. So first we will look into that introduction of the smart mobiles industry, as well as next we will see what India have this role in the smart mobiles, like a statistics of this. And when we know that how these mobiles are increasing in nature, then what kind of security stats we have in our country. So that also we will look, and after that we will see that the most recent attacks and which have stolen so much data from the users, that we can discuss. And then next we'll jump into the major theme of our series, so that is mobile-based social engineering. And next we will see some of the remedies for this social engineering. So here I just want to give a brief about that, how smartphones are increasing number in our country. So simply I can give some of the examples for you people. So especially when the pandemic started in 2019, we can see that before that the number of smart devices are very less, and there is no like a increment is minimal we have actually. Means what we are expected within the stats only we saw, so how the smart mobiles are increasing in our country. But due to the pandemic, there is a rise actually. So huge rise in smartphone usage, and the number of smartphones are also be increased in our country. So we know that when we are looking into the market of the smartphones, so number of OEMs, that means OEMs means the manufacturer of mobiles actually. So many OEMs came into market, and where they are targeting to all the users, like all the age groups, like students, like kids and the parents and everyone. So in that direction only, they released n number of models into the market. So, and people also habituated to use the mobile actually. Why? Because there are a lot of reasons behind this one. So, simply I can tell one thing. So, most of the people, especially that students, actually, even he don't know that some of the multiplication and addition of the big numbers, but easily he know that how to post in the Instagram and how to post the pictures in the Snapchat. So we are in this generation now. So this simply I can say that it is a mobile era actually. So where that irrespective with the age groups, everyone is almost using that smart mobiles. Where in the previous long back in the past, if you are looking, so we have a mobiles, we have a computers actually, but most of the people don't know the operation of these computers and desktops, so they are unable to use it. Even they want to book the ticket also, even train ticket, they will go to some of the internet cafe and they were booking the tickets. But now, so we can see that even he is a senior citizen or even he is a fifth class, fifth standard guy. So easily he can open that mobile and he can book the ticket for anything actually, for the movies, for the train ticket, for anything. So this is the complete revolutionary came into the smart mobiles actually. So I'm not saying only in this one direction where it is showing like the cons actually. There are so many pros also we have, so many advantages also we have actually. So we to reduce the time actually, so we are using the smart mobiles, correct? So the professional access especially we are using the smart mobiles. So ultimately what is happening now? So the number of mobiles in our market is increasing actually. So once if you, that means the complete revolutionary came actually. The revolutionary came because of it became like a basic necessity to all categories of the people in a country. That is the point where this smart mobile industry is going like with the rocket speed actually. That's what the stats, if you are looking in that direction, you can see that. So in a smartphone users in a million, so 442.5 million smartphone users are there actually. So these are purely based upon the smartphone users. I'm saying the word very clearly, the smartphone. So it's not just a feature phone what we are looking. So then the smartphones, whenever it is increasing, so the people are habituated to use it, this device for multi-purpose actually, not only for the just to give a call and get a call, and not for only this direction. They are looking these devices to using in a multi ways actually. That means what in my opinion, so to you can see the simple example I can give. If you are going for any tea shop like a chai, so then so if it is a 5 rupees or 10 rupees, people are not paying that hard cash actually. They are simply taking their mobile and then scan this QR code and pay. That's it. And even that this small market people also now updated, they are also using that API transaction. So this is very good when we are seeing in a direction of digitalization. So whenever this going in a digitalization, that we are saying like it is one of the milestone for us actually. So it's a agree. I purely agree with that actually. So, but there is another side we have where if you are scanning the some of the QRs and these all, so there we cannot say that we cannot give assurance that this is a secure one. So there is no attack can happen because of this QR code. No, we cannot give assurance for. So in this point actually we can see that the stats of mobile security in our country. So where you are seeing that this present stats in our country, so we are witnessed so many cyber attacks actually, so many mobile based cyber attacks I can say that. Why? Because people are using mobile anywhere, and people are habituated to use it rather than going for somewhere to draw the money and rather than paying with the hard cash actually. They're habituated to use the mobiles to pay the money. That means, and even I'm not targeting only in a financial sector, financial category. Even there is some of the apps where your personal information, your sensitive information and personal information is also going into the public. Simple example. So somebody if using the Snapchat and somebody using the Insta, we can see that they are creating the reels. That means we are understanding what is their personal interest actually. Where that another application Snapchat, you can see that people will be post in that 2 to 3 minutes only, they will post one of the every Snapchat actually, and in all the cases they are sharing their locations, and in the Snapchat we are able to see that where they are exactly, and they will only post it what they are doing in a surroundings actually. That means if somebody is stalking you actually, so easily he can, if 1 month if he stalk properly on your Snapchat, he can understand easily what you are doing in a daily, morning time what you are doing, in afternoon, and then where you are traveling, and after that when you are coming back to your home, and after that where you are visiting, everything he can be noted. So that means, so where is privacy of yours? So that means the information is going to be public. So there is a one quotation normally we remember. So the hackers are not interested to do some kind of rocket science on you. So you are the one who giving the information to him. You are the one who is just he's want to get some contacts. He want to get some information. So you are giving more information to him. Why? Because as a the investment of the hackers is always that human emotions actually. That is the first point, like a fear. So if you have a fear, so what you are doing nowadays, just go for the Google, otherwise just type something and see what is the symptoms for this one. And even if you have some other things actually, if you are happy, then you are posting on this website, so this is your mode actually. So now these all things are provoke, these all points are like a initiative points to the hacker to get your personal information as well as some financial as well as some critical information. This is what where we are observing. So the social engineering attacks can be increased day by day. So here you can see the stats here. So in the latest 2021, the mobile security report, so very clearly it is giving a information for us. So there are 12,719 attacks in up to the March 2021. Where in the 2020, if you are taking, there are 1,345 mobile attacks only we have. So the growth you can see then how it is uncomparable. So why this much is happened actually? So there are a couple of reasons we have behind this one. Okay, so one reason normally what we can discuss. So because of the pandemic, then the usage of the internet increased. So I can give you an example simply that the social engineering. So based upon the social engineering, one movie also came into that Indian film actually, that is Jamtara. You can see that. So they don't know anything actually. They are not graduates. They are not a very good hackers. They are not a professionally web developers, but still they got so much. They did. They catch the emotions of the human, and then based upon that, they developed. They developed the skills, and then they got all the information, all the financial information. They got it, and they received so much financial aid actually. So without doing anything, just one SIM, and then so balance in that, and try to get all the surf internet for most 2 to 3 hours per day, and just collect the information like your phone numbers, and then collect that email IDs and just post it actually. And one interesting attack I just want to be highlighted here before going to this major attacks. So when somebody in a Twitter, actually we have Twitter handle where for that one of the gold loan providing non-banking financial corporation. So they mentioned they are not solving his problem. So what he did, he just posted one message to their Twitter handle. So I paid this so much amount to in your for an account of this number. So but what happened? This amount is not not reflecting in my loan actually. So then the handle given a one reply to that. So what are the details? Can you elaborate it? Then these guys given all the details from which bank you did it and what is the transaction ID, at which day you did it. And like that, all the details he given, and he posted the even the screenshots also. Then what happened? And suddenly after one day, he just got a message from same handler, looking like same handler, but it's not the official handler. So he mentioned this is I am the person. So to resolve your query, they given they assigned to me. So I need I need some information. Based upon that, we can be resolve your problem. This is what the conclusion of that message actually. So this guy, what he happened, what he did, so whatever the information is asking, everything is giving actually. Why? Because he already paid the amount. That amount is stuck there. So obviously, as a human, we have some kind of fear. Then, so my amount is didn't came it. So I struck. So then, what happened? All of a sudden, so he just given that this just after some days, he just got a message like that. So your OTP for this transaction. Then he alerted, then he understands something happened. So then immediately he went to the branch and he verified. So then he understood the handle is the fake one. So this is the one scenario just I want to try to give it just a brief. Why? Because as a human, we always think such a way like that. So if anything happens to us, like it may be the greedy, okay, it may be something relevant to that fear. It may be something like you are emotionally, if you are the weakness actually. So that is one point where the hackers will be catch you. Okay, so that is the major social engineering. So where the mobile came into picture, these attacks are number also increase like anything. Every 1 week you can see that in a Times of India, Hindu or any paper, at least you will be get it 5. Like that they are feeling, and whatever that a person is suggesting, then automatically they are paying for it actually, and they are clicking that urls. We don't know whether it is secure or not, but on the time we are fixed like that, so just click and I will get an amount. I like that you are feeling, and then the person is click that in a malicious and the suspicious urls actually. So these all things, if you know that when these type of things cannot happen, so at least think for at least 1 or 2 minutes, then click on the URLs actually. That could be one of the best calls. And now here we will see some of the recent attacks actually. So I just want to start with this fake coronavirus tracker app. So why I want to start here means actually, so recently, so we saw that in a couple of years, especially 2019 onwards. So everyone tried when they are at home. If we know the scenario when somebody cough or somebody is got sneezing, so we immediately we are get like a yeah, something is going to be happen. So then what they are doing? Just open the Google and ask Google. So what are the symptoms? And ask the Google who are there affected people in and around of my building. So, and what are the remedies for it? And everyone, if somebody tell like that, go and take some hot water. Yes, we did it. And somebody tell just add that ginger into that, then it is work very fine. Okay, we did it. And somebody will tell that add turmeric for this, and then we did it. From where you got these all tricks? So where you got all these tips? Officially, we didn't get so many. Only the Google. So somebody posted, and then we are following. Somebody give a app name like that. The remedies for the COVID actually. Then immediately the most of the people have downloaded, and they don't know who developed it, who given that advice. And so is that government application, is that WHO is given this remedies? We don't know anything. Somebody is given, so this is the best app. Is somebody told, yes, okay, go and download it and use it. Okay, but we don't know whether it is a fake one or it is a original app, or it is something like a suspicious to you. So these all are, we are not bothered on that time. Okay, so in that category, this is the one example I just want to be highlighted, that is fake a coronavirus tracker app. I just want to be brief about this application. What happened? So this application is a given multiple options. First one is if any update is there, regarding that COVID, then it will be show the notification. And then second one, it's try to give that in and in your geofencing, means in your surroundings, if anyone is affected because of it, that also all the information you will get it. And then stats of the COVID, that is also going to be displayed on a regular basis. So people, what they think, yes, they want to know that their surroundings, that somebody is there or not. So based upon this kind of interest, people have started downloading this application and they are using. This application worked for a couple of days, it working fine. And one suddenly, just is showing, you can see on the screen, so what happened here. So suddenly the device got locked and we got a notification, just locked actually. Nothing you cannot do it. Actually, you cannot give a password, you cannot increase the volume, nothing you can do actually, it's completely locked. So why it has happened means the hackers have developed the one malware here, that is COVID logs, normally we can say ransomware. So this is once installed in your application, first it will be work fine, but after that it will show his real intention. So the device will be locked up to that only, up to that time only, he already read all your contents, all your storage and all your information, everything is he read already. So now all your personal information as well as your personal photos and everything is with him now. So now you got a message from him actually. So you should pay that 100 USD in the form of the bitcoins, then only I will unlock your device, or else your device won't work. And somebody think like that, okay, let it be, why should I pay that 100 USD? So if the device is gone, just okay, let it be. But you should remember such a way like that all your personal information and the sensitive information and is with him actually. So where he can be use that information anywhere in that dark web. So that is the one we have to be careful when we are using this kind of application. So now what happened finally? So then we just as a human emotion, so just we install and we use it, but finally when I'm seeing that one, so it's like a fake actually. So all my information also being within his hand actually. The same category we can see that.
Yes, sir. Before we proceed in the conversation, I would just like to inform our viewers that in this session we still have around 25 minutes left. So if you have any of the queries, write to us in the comment section of NCRT Official. Sir, you may proceed.
Yeah, thank you. So next here we can see that infected URLs actually. So normally when that quarantine time, most of the people are addicted to watch the movies or programs in that OTT platform. So their one OTT is the Netflix, which is famous in a market actually. So they got some of the URLs here. So this because of this quarantine, so we are providing 2 months free premium connection. So just click on this link, then you will be able to get this Netflix for free of connection. So most of the people are saw this, yes, it may be good for us, so why, because we should pay the money, but 2 months we are getting easy, so I can cover all the web series. Such a case like that they thought, and they try to be install it, this application. But after that, so then they click on this and it is showing like this actually. The logo is looking like similar and almost it is similar, but the name, if you observe in this screen actually, it is showing like the Flix Online. So no, but if you are observe that carefully, then only you can understand it is a fake application. Otherwise, the people will be able to install it. Once you install it, it is a purely the fake and malicious application where all the information you can be read it and it can be run in the background and get all your data to the server of this hacker. So this is one more where we can see that GFake. So this is the now popular one where, because everybody think like that the QR code scanner when I'm using it won't affect anything on my program or my device actually. But actually this is the one application when you scan this application without your knowledge, one of the application will be installed in your device, and then it will be started connecting to the server and sending the premium SMS service actually. It started sending the premium service SMS. So whenever it is a premium service, then obviously we know that it is a chargeable. So, but you don't know that what is happening inside of this device, but it's keep on sending, and the money will be, the revenue will be generated to the person actually who is there. So this is a famous attack nowadays we are seeing in outside actually. So in all these cases, when you see then, so what is the common thing? So that is nothing but the human emotions actually. One, you can see they think like that is a greedy, means actually they are think like that application is going to be give for 2 months free. So then they started doing. Where the second thing about the health one, so people are scared about that. Otherwise, they have some fear like that. Then they started installing and using. And the third case, you can see that people are habituated to go for the easy way to use the mobiles and these, and then they scan, and then it is installed some malicious application in this. So this is what addressing our mobile-based social engineering. You can see that very clearly. The mobile engineering is art of convincing people to reveal the confidential information, your personal information, and everything going to be revealed actually in this. So how they are, what is the handlers they are using for it? One, sending the emails, and then giving like a survey. If you completed the survey, you will get a gift hamper. Social networking, obviously we know that. Just now I given the Snapchat. People are used to post their pet dog and then their closed one, like that. So many. They use the words also. That means very clearly it is telling them this can be your password. It's giving a try. So 1 month if you are trying, then we can get your access actually. So like online advertisements, we know that malware is, so malware advertisements also we have. So that is one more thing where that by showing the advertisement, they are trying to be impose some malicious code into you, and then sending the SMS. That's what maybe in the previous classes you already previous series you already done with the smishing and wishing and phishing. So these are covered with the SMS only and the URLs. And now we can see that social engineering types. As I told, the investment of these hackers most of the time it is based upon the human weakness, that the emotions actually. So that's what human-based social engineering we can see, where the collecting the sensitive information by interaction. By interaction means he will give some request to you. Otherwise, he will say that this is I'm also from your neighborhood, like that. They will say and they will introduce. They will get all your information actually. Okay, so then after that he will show his actual intention and the what side he is and how he used your information. And the second thing is computer based social engineering. So the phishing and wishing we can know is from the emails and this what is happening, and based upon by using the computers how they are doing. And third one is mobile based social engineering, so where the mobiles their major medium to get all your information. So we can see that the types of mobile-based social engineering attacks. So through the fake apps, they can do this one. And next one, malvertisements. That means malware as well as advertisement. We know that number of ads we can see when you are playing the game. Otherwise, when you are watching some web series and this one. So that means the advertisement may have some malicious in the case. So then what will happen? That malware and that advertisement. So together it is infecting your devices. And then infected links through the mails and SMS we can be get it. Messenger also you can see that in the Facebook they will give click on this link and get a some bounty. So then how it if you click on that, obviously you will lose something. So these are, and then mobile remote access trojans. Normally we know that then malwares are trying to be enter into your device so that remotely, and it will be affect the complete system of your device. And is smishing through the SMS they are trying to get giving something. You are a lucky draw, you got some amount, just click on this and then you will get it, like that. Fake security application and eavesdropping. So then fake security application is the point where the application itself it is giving like you. So this is the your device having some issue, so scan it now. Otherwise your device having some problem in this so and so application, so do the deep clean this one, like that we will get it actually. And what is that actually? That message only wrong, and that app itself it is a one of the malicious application. And then eavesdropping, you know that very well about this one. When you are normally talking with somebody, and even in your bus you are traveling, otherwise in the park you are sitting and talking, some of the people will stalk you, and then continuously they will note it. So what you are talking about and what are the words you are using. Some of the times we can see people will say the password when they are traveling actually. Open the Gmail and this is the password, type it, you will get it. So if somebody can listen and they can be get it, correct? So that is eavesdropping. All communication channels comes under this eavesdropping. The phishing, you can be see here how it will be possible and what it is. And so you can see the text actually. So as a human, you can, I hope so that if you try to read it, so there are some spellings or mistakes, jumble way we have, but still we are able to read it. So why? Because as a human brain, so this is very clear to us. So we most of the time we'll see the first word and first letter and last letter, and they'll then we'll recollect the word and we will be pronounce it actually. So if you are confusing by seeing this, and even though you are able to understand it, so as a hacker, what he will do, he will change a minimal change. Suppose if you have a Facebook, just what he will do, whether he will write the C as a capital, and then otherwise sometimes he will just shuffle it actually. So like that he will do, and then we see, you can see that so many the branded cloth we are wearing actually. The same time when you visit some of the market actually, we can see that Adidas, just one D they will write it. Otherwise, the Bisleri water bottles, when you are looking, we have a n number of Bisleri water bottles where we have a BLI and BIL, SEIR, SER, like that. So many we have. That means they are phishing with us, just showing that same color and same name and everything is looking like same, but there is a minute change that we should be catching. The next one we are able to see here, fake security apps. So this you can see normally we will get like this actually. So then we think like that there is really we are attacked by something, but actually that message who sent this one, that is a fake one. So from there only you will get most of the problematic statements you will get from this only. So it is only trying to get your information. So what you are doing with all the information, what is your sensitive information will be captured. And malvertising, as I told already, so adware including the malware actually, that is malvertising. Some of the examples you can see that case clean and drafted, as well as the angler exploit kit. These are the famous malvertising. Recently it is a famous technique to get this malicious code actually. And some of the security tips to avoid this mobile based social engineering, that you can see that always keep your device up to date always. Okay, if any patch is provided by the your OEM, that means manufacturer, immediately do it actually. That is somehow you can be secure it. And any financial apps, otherwise important apps, means that your sensitive information like a
Sir, we have lost your audio. I hope you could hear me. Please respond back. If you find yourself muted, you can unmute yourself. You can try that out once.
else and SMS, it can be smishing also, we can be avoided. Never. Shall I continue?
Yes, sir, you may continue. We are able to hear you properly. So we have again lost your audio. I think there might be a technical glitch at your end. We'll try to fix that out. Till then, I would like to inform our viewers that in the conversation we still have around 15 minutes left, where we are discussing about mobile-based social engineering attacks.
That you can be avoided. And always, always in a website and where you are using these details, like a share name and your schools and pets and these, never share your details here actually.
Again, sir, I think there might be a technical glitch at the audio area from your end. No worries, we'll try to fix that out.
I just want to be highlight it here. So this solution where we are looking into this, so application m-Kavach, so which is giving a very that best solution for your device actually. So normally when we are using the device actually, so we have such a way like that. So misconfiguration of the device, that means the device is looking like normally you feel like that the device is secure, but there is a misconfigurations if you have in that. So we can be use this application which is developed by CDAC Hyderabad and funded by the MIT. Okay, so this application gives a solution for the threats, whatever the threats we discussed up to now. This application will address all the threats at most. Okay, so we have a couple of features here. You can see that the security advisor, threat analyzer, adware scanner, hidden application, and then app stats and app locker. So this application is majorly developed to address the emerging threats on Android based mobiles. So where we can use this application means you can download it from the Google Play Store, it is available. So then you can see that what is the configuration of your device actually. Your device is in a safest position or not. By checking the multiple pointers in these, we are providing to the user to understand his device actually. And the next major thing, the threat analyzer. This is that future you have to be completely scan your device, and it will say that which applications are potentially malign and which applications are potentially benign in your application, in the device actually. So this is this threat analyzer even give you the complete information like a permissions, what permissions it is using. So the application, if it is a potentially malign and potentially benign, so potentially benign, then it is a safe application for us. So and potentially malign means there is a chance like that maybe it can have some malicious activity. So, and to know what kind of details it is providing, and these, just click on that applications and we can see all the permissions and what it have actually. So the people, even the layman, that he can be easily can click on that, he can understand what are the application may pose some maybe the threat it can be posed to the device. So those also it can be understand easily. And next we have a adware scanner, where we just now we told about malware and then adware, how it is affecting. So that kind of which applications are using more adwares, that also you can be checked here. And next one, app locker is one of the feature where it giving one more level of security to the applications we can see here. And then the detection of hidden and banned application. So every device, if you are looking, so then the device is majorly the device, if it is having any banned application, the government of India as well as the some potential organizations like even the Play Store also. So what it is doing most of the time, it is providing that apps actually which are malicious, and that's the based upon that reason they are banning this application. Some of the Chinese applications maybe, and some of the malicious applications. So those are banned by the government as well as the Play Store. But the end user may not know that which application is banned. We cannot give assurance that every user is checking and is deleting these applications. So for that purpose, even m-Kavach is addressing that issue, and it is providing the solution like solution. So it will be completely scan the device now. Very clearly, it will be show that which applications are banned, and even it will be suggest the user to be uninstall it also. So where the user can be just click on the device and he can be uninstall that application, and again he can be verify that whether that application is present or not. So these all complete information we can get it by using the detection of banned application. And the next most important feature, that is app stats, we can see here. So where that application, how much data it is consuming, how much active time that application is running, and how much time you are spending on that application. So these details also you are able to get it by using the app stats feature, which is part of m-Kavach, where you can see that app update also. Some of the applications you will be installed, but you won't update it and you won't use it for the longer run actually. So
yes,
that
sir,
kind of things also we are addressing here.
Time.
And then we are giving a information to the user very clearly. So these are the applications you are not using, you can be uninstall them, and these are the applications are not providing the update, so that may be pose some threat to your device. And these by understanding these, that user can be uninstall that application. And even we are giving a frequent notifications to the user about the device status actually.
Yes, sir, as we were discussing about the time, I would like to inform this
that we are giving complete information to the user. So this is the one solution where it is addressing almost all the social engineering and other mobile threats also. So this application is available in that m-Kavach apps, all app stores, that means Google Play App Store, as well as we even deployed this application in Mobile Seva App Store. So you can use it from anywhere, you can be downloaded from anywhere and use it and make your device more secure.
Yeah, so as you were discussing about time, so this reminds me that in the conversation in this particular session, we are left by the last 10 minutes. So we'll try to be more quick in this session. As towards the last 5 minutes, we'll be explaining our viewers how they can access the quiz link.
Yeah, thank you, Simran. So here what I'm in a overall that conclusion, what I'm just giving you people. So when any time if you are trying to click on the applications, when you click on the URLs actually, just before click on this, at least think whether that is relevant to you, from where it came. Okay, and when you are installing that applications also, blindly don't install wherever you want. Actually, go with a perfect one, means that from the Play Store, and check the tag like that whether it is a protected by the Play Store. The tag you have to be verified from the Google Play Store, and then only you can be install it, and verify who are the developers and verify their identity, then only trust them. Otherwise it will be a problem to your device. And even when you are giving permissions for the various applications, so first of all think whether this permission is needed for this so and so application or not. And whatever you are posting into the website, like a social networks, actually like a Snapchat and even that Facebook and Insta, whatever, actually when you are posting in the Twitter, so rethink about the content, whether it is having any sensitive information, whether your personal photos or anything, if it is have, so be careful and make it as a privacy and then only post it. Otherwise the attackers are always ready to get the information and do some harmful and tricks they want to be apply on you, as well as they want to get all the information and they can do anything with that info. That's all. That is from my side.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. And with regard to the context that we were discussing in the conversation, one of our viewers have asked in the comment section, is there any helpline number that they could contact once they have been a victim of cyber fraud, or any particular maybe helpline number or the website or somewhere they can approach?
Yeah. So actually that helpline number will update soon, but there is a mail is available already. Okay. So even when you are going to be download from the m-Kavach, there also we are providing for the mail communication. You can be contact with the mail IDs.
Of course.
In a Google Play Store, all the mail IDs are available from our side.
All right, all right. Thank you so much for providing all those important details regarding mobile-based social engineering attacks. And viewers, as we all know, that today is the 4th day of our technical training session under this broad theme, that is social engineering attacks. And so many of you have been asking in the comment section where you can access the link, where you can find the link. So in the next 5 minutes, you'll get to know all about today's quiz and about our technical session. So let's have a look at the screen. All you have to do is, first of all, on the Google, you have to type www.cit.nic.in. Then this is our website and this is the home page where you will land up once you click on the first link that you see. So here you can see under the blue area, there are numerous options. So the 6th one from here says events. You all know under events what we do is, it's the second last option, that is workshop and training that we have to go through. Then once you receive this particular page, you will get to know everything about the capacity building through online trainings and our virtual workshops. And then there you could also see that there are 3 kinds of activities that are available. And these activities are basically the upcoming activity, completed activity and the current activity. So under current activity, these are the areas that we have been covering, and on 4th May 2022 till 20th May 2022, as we have already informed you that it's our 4th and the culminating day of online training on social engineering attacks. So if you want to have a look at it and access the quiz link, then this is the link, the program title that says Cyber Jagrukta Divas, and you land on this page. It's Cyber Jagrukta Divas series and the theme for May 2022, that is social engineering attacks. Now here you'll receive all the information about it. Just to read some of the lines for you, as the Ministry of Home Affairs is implementing a scheme. That's the Indian Cyber Crime Coordination Center to deal with cyber crimes in a coordinated and comprehensive manner. Until now, we have discussed a lot about Cyber Jagrukta Divas, and we are covering the cyber safety and security webinar series. Then about the theme that we are discussing, it's the social engineering attacks. It's a term that is used for broad range of malicious activities. Until now, I would like to inform you that there are different sessions that we have covered. It's the 3rd day. So we have had a word regarding phishing, wishing and smishing concept and safety concerns, profiling the target for social engineering attacks, and today we discussed about mobile-based social engineering attacks. Now these are the objectives, and the best part is you all can participate, whether it's students, teachers, teacher educators, parents, administrators, you all can be a part of our sessions. In case you have watched or you haven't missed our videos, then here is the program schedule. Here are the links of the videos, and today's link will be uploaded soon. Now, this is the thing that you would like to know about our quiz, how you can participate. So there are certain steps that you need to follow keenly. The first one says registration. So you can register yourself by clicking the link that's in blue and it's quite accessible, or here you may find a QR code. So you can also scan this QR code, and once you click on it, you will be there for the quiz. Then how you could prepare for our sessions or the quiz links, that is by watching our live training sessions. All our sessions are uploaded on our YouTube channel, that is ncertofficial. Besides, you may also find the uploaded links on CIT website. Now, participation in the post-session activity and certification. You will all be delighted to know that in this quiz, that is the 4 sessions that we have covered under social engineering attacks, a quiz link has been released for all of you, and if you score over 50%, then you will also receive a certificate from CIT NCERT. This is the post-session quiz link, and all the participants, they are allowed to take 3 attempts at the quiz, and those scoring 50% and above in the quiz will get an option to download a certificate. Just make sure you check the spam mail as well if you haven't found your certificates. Then you may also submit your feedback. Your feedback is valuable to us, all the experiences, learning and suggestions. We are flexible enough to get your opinions and to work on them, and they are immensely important for us. So write to us through this Google form that is available over here. Then for any queries, here is our mail ID. Just with the beneath of this page, it says cybersafety@cit.nic.in. Then again we have our contact number flashing on your screens. It is 8800440559. So what are you waiting for? You have watched all our training sessions. Now you can register yourself for the quiz. The quiz link has already been uploaded, and if many of our viewers ask like how they could prepare for the quiz, so watch our live training sessions. If you haven't watched them on the live regular timings, you don't have to worry. All the links are already available on NCERT official. Once again, I would like to thank all the experts who have been a part of this particular conversation, and the expert for today, Sunil sir, thanks a lot. Thank you for all the viewers who have connected with NCERT for this particular conversation. Stay connected. Our upcoming session is Sahyog. Namaskar.